Assalamu alaikum to all dear students of Metropolitan Foundation School. I hope you all are fine and safe, and we are also fine by the grace of Allah. Now, we are going to learn another topic of the month of August. Unit number 9 To Blossoms. Dear students, today we will learn To Blossoms, which is written by Robert Herrick. This poem reflects the all living thing that is on the earth. In this poem, the poet compares a human life to the blossoms, which wither away within a short span of time. We wish to blossom to play longer, but it is not so. The poet said in Blossom the fact of all living being trances of life in the central idea of the poem. So let's start the video. Now come to the page number 53. Fair pledges of a fruitful tree. Why do you fall so fast? Your date is not so past, but you may stay yet here a while, to blush and gently smile, and go at last. In this stanza, the poet is saying that the fruitful tree make a beautiful promises to us that when flowers bloom on them, they promise to us that they will surely give us a fruit. But why do you go so fast? Your time is not yet. You should stay a while with some beautiful smiles and then go. Now, come to the second stanza. What were you born to be an hour or half's delight, and so to bid good tonight? It was pity nature brought you forth merely to show your worth and lost you quite. In this stanza, the poet asks with shock and anxiously. She asked to Flower that did you come here just an hour and half's an hour? Hey, it is just an imagination of the poet about an hour and half an hour. The poet means for a few days. The poet is worried about these beautiful flowers will only stick to it for a while or a few days, and then they will wither. The poet asks the flower for whom you were born in the world just for an hour and half an hour, and after a while you will wither. Did nature create you to show your value and then you will lost? As I told you that when the flower come to the trees that have a promise to us that the flower surely give us the fruit. In this stanza, the poet was sad about the beautiful flowers, that how quickly they will lost. Now, in the third stanza, but you are lovely leaves, where we may read how soon things have their end, though never so brave, and after they have shown their pride, like you a while, then fly into the grave. In this stanza, the poet compared the leaf of a tree with the pages of a book, and says to the leaves of a tree that you are not just a leaf, you are a pages of a book that tells us that how the things of a life quickly comes to an end. The poet says that everything that have in this world has to go back and then return of everything is the form of death. This poem tells us about the truth of a life, especially the thing of a death. This poem tells us about the things that everything on this earth return to back in the form of death. ये पोयम हमें हमारी जिंदगी की हकीकत के मुतालिक बताती है कि जो दरख्तों पर लगने वाले फूल होते हैं जो हमें बाद में फल की शक्ल में मिलते हैं, जो फलदार दरख्त के ऊपर जो फूल आते हैं, वो हमें कौन सी जिंदगी की हकीकत के बारे में बताते हैं, जिसके मुतालिक पोइट ने बात की है इस पोम के अंदर कि जो चीजें इस दुनिया में आई हैं उन्हें एक दिन वापस जाना है, किसकी सूरत में? डेथ की सूरत में। ये पोम हमारी जिंदगी की सबसे बड़ी हकीकत यानी कि मौत के बारे में हमें बताती है। Now come to the page number 54 and exercise A. Question number 1. Which words in the poem mean? You. Yeah. It was. It was. Never. Neer. Never. Question number 2. Give the meaning of the following words as used in the poem. Blush. Develop a pink. Delight. Great pleasure. Worth. Value. Glide. Pass gently and change gradually. Gradually means slowly, slowly. Now come to the question number 3. Who does the poet refer to as fair pledges of a fruitful tree? The fruitful of the tree, the blossoms of the tree, the leaves of the tree. The correct answer is the blossoms of the tree. Now come to the question number 4. How does the poet create a mental picture of the flowers and their short life in the first stanza? Answer. In the second stanza, the imaginary is that of newly blossomed flower blushing and smiling gently and after staying for a while falling away. In this question, you should discuss the first stanza, and in the first stanza of the poem, the poet discusses about the flowers on a fruitful tree and blushing and smiling gently, that the flower should bless and smile gently and stay for a long time and then fall away. Now come to the question number 6. Why does the poet feel sad when he looks at the flowers falling from the tree? Answer. The poet feels sad at the short life snap of a beautiful flower. He felt that it is a pity that nature brings such a beautiful thing to show its worth and soon takes away. In this stanza, the poet, in this question, we should discuss the second stanza of the poem. And the answer tells us about the short life of a beautiful flower that was on the fruitful tree. He felt so sad about the beautiful flowers that why do the nature bring such a beautiful flower for a short time and show their worth and takes away so quickly. The nature takes away such beautiful flowers so quickly. The poet was sad about this. Now come to the question number 8. Give another title of the poem. The poem title that the poet gave to Blossom. But in this question, you should give another title for the poem. And according to me, the another title of the poem will be The Truth of a Life, because this poem tells about the main purpose of the life and the most important truth of the life. Because this poem tells about that everything in this world will be returned in the form of death. Now, I hope you like this video, and this unit will be end, and inshallah we will meet soon in the next video. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.